Well, this is this is a wonderful journey that you describe in the three papers that you wrote of your own evolution as a therapist and as a person over the 60 years, not 40, over this.
62 years.
Yeah.
I'm
And
very fond of saying that I practice and I practice and practice, and someday I'll get it right.
yeah, right. I've always thought that that was an interesting word that we
Yeah,
refer to it as a practice, and it's an important word because it it communicates that you don't arrive when you get your whatever your terminal degree is. You haven't arrived. You're now in getting more deeply immersed, hopefully, in the process.
thank you. Can I bring up some of the other principles that are now precious to me?
Yeah, that's why we're here.
One of them is that to treat each visit as if it was the only time you were ever going to talk to the client.
Mm.
Because it may indeed be the only
Yeah,
time
right.
you're ever going to talk to the client. And the first visit is the most powerful because both of you are filled with some uncertainty and anxiety. It's an open field without rituals. And in that open field is the greatest chance for change. It's not surprising to me that the modal visit that clients have with therapists is one because we totally mismanaged the first visit. We
Mm.
treat it as an information gathering session. We treat it as we have to fill out paperwork. We treat it as we have to get permissions from this, that, and the other thing. We have to explain everything. People come in troubled about something. They want to have a conversation, and we don't have a conversation with them. We follow some other trajectory of things we think we're supposed to do, and we turn them off. That's a terrible thing to do.
Yeah, we
So I,
have this whole other conversation going on in our head with the authorities of the discipline and the insurance
that's right.
company, et
And what
cetera.
we paid we're supposed to have been done and what the forms are we need to complete and how we need to protect ourselves from possible liability. And we have totally lost any emotional connection with the
Yeah,
client when we do
yeah.
that. So my solution to that problem is my first visit, I never charge for. What I do is I simply tell clients I'm going to meet with them, we're going to have a conversation, and mutually we'll decide if the conversation we're having leads anywhere and has any meaning, if they'd like more of that. And only
Yeah.
then do I worry about anything structuring at the end of that conversation. And I think that's a much better way to start.
Well, I think it's beautiful. And you recall that in the psychoanalytic tradition in which you started, the first session, often the patient would have a dream about the
Yes.
first session, and that was considered to be very critical to. In fact, there was the sense that that dream would foreshadow the whole course of therapy. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if you believe that or not, but I
No,
seem to recall being taught that.
no, I don't believe that at all.
Okay.